Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium as the upset-minded Wisconsin Badgers look to beat the Michigan Wolverines for the first time since 1994. A win today would secure a bowl berth for the Badgers, but the Blue and Maize are not ready for this streak to end without a fight. With the stage set, let's go down to the field with the opening kick in this 2001 showdown here on ESPN Classic.
Fine kickoff, and Davis will take a knee, and that means that Brooks Bollinger will bring it out, and we ask him about the importance of the first series. A precarious spot for the Badger offense. They are just inches away from their own goal line. They're backed up on that beautiful punt.
Nick Davis needs to field that punt. He can't get his offense like this.
You see Bollinger standing in the end zone. The Badgers are going to throw it. They got Evans open. And he overthrew him. Man, Evans broke free. That's what they went to for a yard. As they're still leading 3rd and long.
Let me talk to you a little bit about strategy right here. Coming out, I divide the field into 4 parts. Here's the 25-yard line. Coming out this way, you want 1 first down. When you're in midfield, you can call anything you want. When you get inside the 25-yard line, you have to come away with points with a field goal. 1 first down is a victory for Wisconsin here.
Chad Coons is replaced on this 3rd down. So a reminder that the Thanksgiving feast presented by Siemens. And next Saturday from Ann Arbor, from the Big House, Ohio State and Michigan. The Buckeyes a loser today. They cannot represent the Big Ten as far as the BCS Bowls are concerned. That is Aflac trivia question. This week's question is, Lee Evans, when the game started, was 73 yards away from breaking which Big Ten receiver's record for single season yardage. Now he's caught 2 passes today for 15 yards, so I don't know, I'm not much on math, but I think it's around 58 yards right now from breaking the receiving record.
Bit of a story.
Ballyhoo showdown between the 2 wideouts, and they have both been dominated by defensive backs. Howard against Evans, Echols against Walker. So Davis a run on first down, got a target for the Badgers. 40, 45, crosses midfield, and they finally run him down at the 36. Cato June bringing him down, and a penalty flag back at the 40. Hold on, it was a 45-yarder, but there's a penalty, and it's coming back.
It's Lee Evans again. It's the official that's making the call is right in front of that Michigan bench. When you hold in front of the opponent's bench, you're asking for a penalty. It happened about 20 yards downfield. Let's see. Evans on Howard. Davis is going to come out and do the faking. There's the hand on the outside. Those gray gloves. Does he grab him? Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's an easy penalty call. You're just asking for a penalty when you do that holding in front of the opponent. You might get away with it in front of your own bench. It happened far enough downfield that it was a first down.
So it will be a first down at the 32-yard line. Remember, Davis had crossed midfield. So the crowd deflated a little bit, but now they're starting to fall back in again. And they go right back to Davis. He's coming to the line in the sprint. 45, and another penalty flag. Another penalty flag. Thrown by the referee, and Nelly was over there wrapped up.
Yep.
Yeah, Nelly's going to get the call. There's no question.
And you will see Barry. The least penalized team, Wisconsin, in the Big Ten, gets back-to-back holding penalties. Number 81, and the official from behind gets the call. Number 81, right on there. Throws him down from behind, and you're going to get called on that. Boy, can you imagine the angles that Michigan's defense is misjudging Davis over and over again.
Gary, especially with Alvarez, the intensity of this football game has been something to watch. And in two must-win situations, and Lloyd Carr also on the other sideline. This is all you would want from a Big Ten matchup. This Big Ten football. First down. Penalty flag comes flying.
Brooks Bollinger did a nice job of pulling Michigan off that time. You know what's really a killer for Wisconsin on the first penalty is Barry doesn't want to punt again.
Offside, defense. 5-yard penalty, it's still first down.
On the first
Lloyd's
run,
turn.
on the first run from Davis, he crossed midfield. I believe Wisconsin was in 4-down territory. They weren't going to punt again.
Win there, and they'll go to the Big 12 championship. Win that, and they'll go to the Rose Bowl and play for everything. Now Bollinger one through behind and overthrew his wide receiver that night. Bollinger has not been on the money with the deep ball here today.
Actually, he made a guess. He guessed that they were going to be double covering Lee Evans that time. They didn't. The safety rolled over the top of Nick Davis, and Evans had one-on-one. Wisconsin needs to throw a slant, a hook to Lee Evans, something short.
And Barry, I think, is saying over there, just give me 15 yards so I don't have to punt. I got second down now.
He's already sweating. 2 plays from Michigan's offense.
He jumped again. There's a penalty flag. Freisinger jumped this time, and Bollinger going to take off. Run out of bounds by Cato June, and I believe that the defensive front was drawn offside again. And that makes it second down and 10. So that makes it a lot more comfortable because of those 2 offside penalties. So Bollinger able to draw the defense offside with that hard count that you hear so much about. Doing a good job, the son of a coach. Davis out to the 32, and now it's going to be 3rd and long, and Charles Drake, safety there again.
Good call by Jimmy Herman, defensive coordinator for Michigan that time. Brought his run defense from the wide side of the field, brought the safety on a slant, and forced Davis back into the middle of the defense.
3rd and 10.
This is the time where you go, okay, now watch the pass, watch the quarterback throw, watch the screen, watch the deep ball.
They slot Evans to the right. Howard jumps it in the slot. Bollinger looks back at Darren Charles. He'll throw underneath. First down! Charles, the freshman from Oshkosh, comes off the left, and Bollinger did a great job of not looking at him until just the end of that play. It's 14 yards.
Darren Charles, coaches say he's going to be exceptional. Give him a year in the weight room, and this guy will be a good go-to Big Ten receiver. But Bollinger threw this one right at the end. Rumashek was right in at him. Great time of buying his time, and waiting for him to come across the field to Charles.
The ball on the Badgers' 46-yard line. First down and 10 against the Wolverines. Foot wants to blitz the run. Davis comes outside the blitz and crosses midfield. When is Moss going to stand up and start earning some of the big bucks? Come on, big fella. Second down and 4. Bollinger in the straight eye. Draw play. Davis tripped up for about a yard, and it was Hobson. Hobson's been very active defensively for the Wolverines today.
The Michigan linebackers are going dead downhill on 1st and 2nd down. They are playing ISO first. They don't care about play action pass. If Wisconsin can make another first down, on 1st and 2nd down, they could play action pass and get the tight end over the middle very simply.
Darren Charles, the big target, checks back in. Now, last time they moved him out to the left. They do again, but they're going to slot him this time and put Evans outside him in this formation. Davis got one-on-one down low. Davis one-on-one, 3rd down, underneath the throw, and Nelly first down to the 40. So this is a very well-conceived formation this time by Wisconsin to run off several defensive backs to the slot on the other side and come back to the tight end.
He's got the linebacker matched up on the tight end. They're going to blitz from the backside here. Perfect read by Bollinger. Watch Davis come up and make the block. The little freshman one-on-one. Boy, that's just too easy. And now remember, Michigan's linebackers are hitting every play full speed downhill. You saw Foot. Hobson did it on the next play. A play-action pass would work perfectly right now.
Jake Coons is in at fullback. It'll be the workhorse Davis, and nowhere is number 57. And that is Dave Pearson jumps in.
Very tough to run against this Michigan defense when they're playing downhill like they are. They're committing 7 or 8 people to stop the run right now.
Second down and 16. Evans hasn't caught a pass since the first quarter. He'll split out to the left. Davis is slotted. Emily's the tight end. Bollinger gets time. Got him. Evans, first down, Wisconsin. His first catch since the opening quarter. It's 16 more yards. And Evans, remember, closing in on the single-season receiving record in the Big Ten.
Evans is the outside receiver. Look at the two backs. Davis and Coons come up, pick up the blitz. Davis clears out. There's the opening. Perfectly read for Evans. He finally runs that curl route. Instead of running the corners of the takeoff, come inside and throw it to your guy like that. Perfect call.
42 yards away from the record after that 16-yard gain. First and 10. The hand to Davis. Written down at the 25-yard line. Now, the first team in Big Ten history to have 2,000-yard passers. Bollinger joining Jim Sorgi today. Anthony Davis already over 1,000. And Lee Evans over 1,000 with 1378. So he stays in school next year. He'll break Altoon's record here, no doubt about it. Second down and 6 now. A good-looking drive for the Badgers. Davis, what a workhorse. Draw play to it. Right side. Battles to the 15-yard line. This young man is only a freshman. And Davis goes over 100 yards. 103 with that run, Gary.
He's sets an NCAA record or ties an NCAA record with that. 9 games of over 100 yards as a freshman. Pretty good company he's in, too.
Now
I thought he had to have 100 for them to win today, and he's got it over 100, and they're in position to win.
Now the Badgers, they don't want to put it down. There's 2:40. They're in field goal territory. Davis again, and he is stoned at the 15-yard line. So 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in regulation of a tie game here in the Big Ten. Wisconsin has driven to the Michigan 15-yard line. They'll have a 2nd and 10 for Coach Barry Alvarez.
Remember on this drive, 2 huge holding penalties. This is the 15th play of the drive.
Bollinger's play fake, plays underneath, and the fullback ridden out of bounds by Foot.
Michigan needs to call timeout, and they do again. You almost have to concede that Wisconsin's going to get a field goal here. You got to take time, and Lloyd Carr plays it perfectly. What a play by Foot there. He's got the man on the bootleg. He stays with his man. He does his assignment.
2:19 now. Ball just inside the 15-yard line for Brooks Bollinger. And the Badgers, they're looking for the big play down here. Darren Charles checks into this package.
Wisconsin will run the quarterback draw into the middle of the field, run the clock down, and try to kick it.
3rd down and 9. The Badgers have 2 timeouts remaining. The Wolverines out of timeouts. They're going to run the draw. And Drake is in on top of him. Charles Drake break at the 20-yard line. They don't want to be giving up yardage down here if they're going to settle for a field goal attempt.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
The play was almost too obvious. Jimmy Herman smelled it out. I smelled it out. It's good strategy. They're going to take as much time off the clock as they can. They'll run the clock all the way down and then call a timeout to kick the field goal when they run out. It's at 22 now. Here you see the play clock. Michigan will get the ball back no matter what.
Now remember, Michigan has been able to block 2 punts today and get in on 2 others. So you've got to think that they can also pressure this field goal. That's the other part of this equation. They've been able to come hard and harder on punts. Got it up. No good. No good.
No, it didn't. It was wide. The Wisconsin players thought it was good. It was wide right. It stayed on that post. It did not move.
We are now 1 minute and 26 seconds from overtime.
Perry's down, hands on knees. Kick goes up. He can't tell. He's got to look at the officials underneath the goalpost. It's close, but it's just outside the post.
First down for Navarre, who's going to throw from the gun. Second down, and now we're 123 away from OT.
I think Wisconsin had too many players on the field. I think they had 12 players on the field.
Check in with Jackaroot.
Brent, just a couple of moments ago, Lloyd Carr gathered in John Navarre, looked him straight in the eye, and talked to him about how important he felt it was going to be for Navarre to stay a little bit longer than normal in the pocket. When they were done, all that Lloyd Carr said to his quarterback was, you've got a job to do, you know how to do it.
And 12 men on the field cost the Badgers. The ball is brought out to the 35-yard line. Now let's not forget Epstein. He has the long foot. The best in the Big Ten, Hayden Epstein. Now Navarre throws underneath, complete. And Tyrese Butler, the sophomore from Indianapolis, gives Michigan a timeout, stops the clock at the 46-yard line.
That penalty was huge for Wisconsin. I don't even know if Michigan throws on second down after the first down incompletion because they didn't want to give the ball back. Now they got the ball to the 50-yard line. They got the whole playbook that they can call.
Epstein over on that sideline. He knows he's got to get himself ready mentally. First down, Navarre. Incomplete and out of bounds. Misfiring on that one, and it will be second down and the clock at 1:12. And now it's up to the Badger defensive assistant to decide what they want to do because they're not close to getting him in field goal range yet. Navarre's got to complete 1 or 2 more passes for sure, and Kevin's going to have to hold the fort with this defense.
And what do you do if you're Kevin Costco? He knows that Navarre does not scramble well, so he wants to blitz him, move him out of the pocket, but does he dare? Does he dare blitz and go man-to-man to those receivers?
There's 4 wideouts. It's a 4-man rush. And at near midfield, ball is caught. About a 3-yard gain. Bellamy working that sideline over there.
It's third down. Third down. Michigan has no timeouts.
They need 7. We welcome those of you who just joined us now. This is third down. We're in a tie game. Last minute between Wisconsin and Michigan. John Navarre, the Wolverine quarterback, snaps it off Marquise Walker. No first down. No first down. Not in field goal range yet. Broussard, the defensive back, working on Marquise.
Wisconsin needs to use their timeout. They need to use their timeout and stop the clock. Maybe they block a punt here. It's fourth down. Navarre, remember, he's a punter. We have seen the tape that Jack showed us. Michigan will let the clock run down all the way. They're going to keep their offense out there. Great strategy from Michigan. Look at that. Just stay there. We'll punt after the delay of game.
It's almost as though Alvarez says, let's go to OT.
Well, he wasn't sure. He didn't want to take that time out and give Michigan another chance because Michigan bluffed them by keeping their offense out there.
So Epstein, the all-purpose kicker, trots onto the field for the punt.
Now you got to have 11 men on the field. No mistakes now.
They're going to send nobody deep on this punt. They send nobody deep. They're not going to risk a fumble. They're going to let Epstein put it away.
Oh, man.
And it's dashing in. Hold on now. Hold on now. If the punt hit him, it was live down there, and Brandon Williams scooped it up.
It's not a
14 seconds. 14 seconds. Michigan ball inside the 15. The field judge is there. Oh my goodness, what a mental mistake.
Brett Bell should not even be
The
blocking
kick
down
was
there.
touched by the receiving team and recovered by the kicking team. By rule, the ball is dead where recovered. First down.
Watch number 13 down there. He's blocking. He doesn't need to even be anywhere near there. There's no return on. A bad mistake by the young freshman, a true freshman in the game, and it hits him. A mental mistake of all mental mistakes.
And now Hayden Epstein with that final timeout being called, and you can just imagine how distraught the Wisconsin sideline is right now. They are just beside themselves with what just happened in this situation, and Alvarez knows he's got just a slim chance, very slim, of blocking this one. Now, one more time, you will see the young defensive back, number 13, and clearly the ball is going to come off his leg right there, the right leg. Yep. Williams alertly reaches down to pick it up, and it is Wolverine ball where he recovered it at the 13-yard line, and now Epstein for what could be the game winner with 14 seconds to go.
I really got to say, we've seen freshmen, true freshmen, the last 2 weeks make critical mistakes at the end of the game. You wonder if Barry and Kevin Cosgrove had to do it over again if they just wouldn't keep their regular defense in the game. There are 11 starting defensive players. Why do you have a true freshman on the field to make a huge mental mistake? And if he kicks this ball through the uprights, they're going to win the game.
You can watch it. It's a 31-yarder with 14 seconds. Got it. Michigan leads it. 20-17, 10 seconds to go.
A disaster on the kicking game for Wisconsin today, an absolute disaster.
It was the difference in the game. 2 blocked punts, then a botched return, 2 other punts that were partially blocked. Special teams, the difference, and Epstein drills the field goal after Neuser missed one at the other side.
Lloyd Carr, same stance as Alvarez earlier, same result. No, this time Epstein gets it just inside the goalpost, and a game that Wisconsin had in the bag. They cough up at Michigan's charm. They had it today. 12 men on the field. It seems like almost the exact opposite as the Michigan State game. You got to feel for the true freshman who's trying to do his job, but he did it a little too much, a little bit too active in that situation.
Well, call out the Stanford band. Only trouble is the Wisconsin band is in behind the return team. Can't help them out down here, so they're on their own. Epstein with the ball on the tee. 10 seconds left. And he just drills this one. So take this football, band. And he drove the return man right into the band. What a leg. While we're waiting, let's tell you about our Chevy players of the game. We had a great matchup of wide receivers, and these 2 defensive backs did outstanding jobs all day long against them. Todd Howard of Michigan and Mike Eccles of Wisconsin. They were standouts here today.
Michigan has 163 total yards on the day, and they're going to steal one here in the fourth quarter. 2 field goals, 1 missed and 1 made.
Bollinger from the gun. He'll fire toward Charles. 3 seconds to go. One more. Hale Bollinger coming.
Problem with this one, if you're Wisconsin, is even if you catch it, the game's over. So you have to do something else. You got to do a hook and lateral. You have to have something short and try to run it the distance, because you can't throw a Hail Mary and score. I know Barry will be second guessing himself on that one. You know, sometimes things just happen. You really can't even. I feel for the kid so much in that situation.
Three receivers. Deflected. Michigan wins it. Michigan wins it. They still lead the Big Ten. 1 game away from a BCS bid, and of course Lloyd Carr immediately seeks out Barry Alvarez. He knows how tough this loss was. It cost Alvarez and Wisconsin a chance for any bowl bid this year. Wisconsin will not go to a bowl.
The University of Wisconsin would like to recognize today's game presenter, Piggly Wiggly. A special thanks to Piggly Wiggly for their
The kicking game is the difference, and the Wolverines win it 20-17.